Hello everyone, this is Christy. Today I'm gonna show you how to make these desktop calendars. Okay, I just decorated 4 because I wanted to show you how they can look using different materials. The base I made it with chipboard. I mean the one from the boxes. I recycle boxes, and for the mats I used, for example, this one are boxes as well. It's lightweight chipboard that from the boxes, and then this one is file folders. These ones are envelopes, and these ones are paper bags. So if you want to use any, you can see how they look even though you use any kind of material in the mats, right? And for this project you can use not only recycling that cereal boxes, but you can use a lot of your scraps of paper, and you're going to use scraps of ribbon. You're going to use the embellishments that you have over there in small amounts. So this is the time that you can use your punches, everything to decorate this one. And I'm gonna show you how these calendars that I decorated look like, so you can be inspired to make your own desktop calendars. And also I designed the calendars for this size right here, so it can fit on this size of mat, and you can print them from the link that it's going to be in the information box. It's going to be in English and also in Spanish. Okay, now I'm going to show you each one of them. For this calendar, I used all of my scraps of paper in pink, and I just put them together to fill the mats, and then I decorated with flowers and butterflies and rhinestones everywhere. As you can see right here. I just played with the banners. Those are one strip of 1 inch from scraps as well, and I just decorated the same way in every page. See, simple, but it looks fine. This one I made with one of the envelopes from the dollar store, and I altered it because it is a bigger envelope, but I'm gonna show you how to alter so you can have this size. And I just decorated with a butterfly. So this one is for to save notes, or maybe something when people just need to, for example, writing important dates and keeping maybe cards or something inside. And this is how the base look like. And also, when you are done with calendar, you can reuse it as a mini album. Just will put pictures in instead of the calendar, and it will be nice because it's already decorated, right? For example, right here you can put a quote saying, or maybe a picture. This is the back of the calendar, and then you just flip the calendar to the other side, and you continue with the next month, July, and then all the way to December. See? And again, I made another envelope that I put in the cover. And as you can see right here, I decorated the base the same way in both sides, because this calendar is going to flip for both sides. So this is how this pink one looks like. I'm gonna show you another one. And this calendar, I decorated with brown and ivory scraps of paper. and I use one of my punches to make the same decoration in all of the pages. And right here, as you can see, I just store the paper all around, and this one I use for spellbinders, my spellbinders die. And these are some metal gears that I had, and I use distress with a vintage photo ink, distress ink. And for this calendar I use file folders for the mats. Okay, and this is how it looks. I tried to use the small embellishments that I had in my stash. As you can see, I use scraps, and this is how it looks. You don't need to buy a lot of paper. For this one, it's probably like 3 or 4 pages of 12 by 12 if you need to buy for this project, but especially if you have scraps of paper from other projects, try to look for them and put them together and see how you can decorate yours. Okay, and right here for this one I made this envelope, and I put these tags inside. I just put these tags, and I'm gonna show you how to make this envelope as well. Okay, so you can save a tag for this kind of calendar if you like this style. Okay, and this is the back, and as I said, you can reuse this one as a mini album as well. So you go all the way to July, August, September, see, and December. And again, another envelope with the tags inside, and that's it. So very simple, but it looks very nice. Okay, I'm gonna show you another one. And now this calendar I made with envelopes, regular envelopes that you buy in a box from the dollar store. I just use 8 envelopes for this one. Okay, and I put tags in each one. And for this calendar I use scraps of a 6x6 paper pad, and I use envelopes. So look how they came out, and some of my embellishments I have. Very simple, but I really liked it. How the colors match. It was a very small paper pad that I had in my stash. It wasn't enough for large project. I used a few pages and it was left, so I tried with that one too. And for the back, I just made this pocket with one of the scraps of paper, and these are scraps as well. I just put them together to 2 pieces, and then I just staple it, and then put this one to cover the spine. And yeah, ready to go for the back of my calendar, so people can write notes or something. And then right here, this is the back of the calendar, and then you just flip it, and then you have July, August, September, see, and again the same pocket with another notebook, a mini notebook, and I decorated with just cardstock, and I punch this one. This is white cardstock that I cover on the base, and these are just stripes of 1 inch that I put it on top because I want to give them this color to this calendar, like a lot of white. And I also use the same paper pad for the tags, so you can have the same decoration in all of the calendar. Okay, I hope this is a good idea too. And I'm gonna show you the last one. For this calendar, I used paper bags. I just cut up 4x6 paper bags, and it guide me like a template. And as you can see, it's very thin because the paper bag is so thin. It's like any paper. You can use any scraps from Xerox paper or paper bag or something. I use the paper bag because it's kind of brown, and I could see when I was putting the papers together. And I decorated the same way, and it looks the same for me. So any of those materials will work well for this calendar. And for this one, I gave this cheerful design, and I use my scraps of ribbon and buttons and die cuts and many things. So I'm gonna show you how this one looks, and so you can have an idea. For example, right here for January, I just punched some snowflakes and I put this color of papers that I have. And for February, I just drew the hearts, and I just cut in cardstock and decorated with it because I didn't have other embellishments with hearts. Then March right here, just a butterfly and a button, and I made this flower. Then for May, I just put a bow right here and some pearl accents. And for June, this is a button that I had in my stash, and I just colored it with nail enamel. And then these are brads, and yeah, I just decorated that way for Father's Day. And for the back, I just decorated with this board. It's like those big boards with ribbon across, so I just try to simulate that kind of board. And I just put these papers so people can see how they can put their stuff. For example, right here, if you have a card, a picture, anything, right, notes or anything, they will put it in there. And for the base, I decorated this way with this paper that I had. And as you can see, I used scraps. I didn't have the same paper, and I just decorated with a ribbon, that I have in my scraps of ribbon as well. So I hope this one gives you an idea on how to decorate the calendars. I hope you like this project, and you can make your own desktop calendar for you. Okay, thank you very much for watching. Have a blessed day, everyone. Bye-bye. We are going to use recycle boxes. Just need 8 of the 4x6, and you are going to need 2 large ones, and these 2 are going to measure 7 by 8. Okay, and then on these ones you are going to put on this side. Okay, here is 8, and you are going to score at 5. So I had to be 5 here and 3 here. I already pre-scored, and then I already made a folding. You are going to fold this one like this and have it ready for assembling the desktop calendar. You will need glue. I'm going to use this kind of glue. You will need a ruler and scissors, and also 2 book rings. So you will need 2 envelopes to make an envelope at the end and the beginning and at the end. So People can put tag or card with notes in your calendar. Then you will need lots of scraps. Here are scraps from different projects, and they are different sizes. So I'm going to sort the colors, and I'm going to see which colors I'm going to use, and then I'll show you what I did with them. Then you also will need to print the calendar. I'm going to put the link in the information box. I'm going to do is to decorate each of these mats the way I want, and I use my punches to punch some butterflies and flowers, and I have a lot of more scraps that I'm going to use. And basically I just cut stripes of 1 inch, and I think I'm going to put like in the center, then the calendar, and then some butterflies around, something like that. Okay, I'm gonna show you how to make how to alter an envelope and make the size you want. These are the standard size, so this is too big, as you can see right here. I measure and I wanted 5 by 3. So what I did is, the first thing is to open the envelope and measure right here 3 and cut. And that's how it is right now. See, I open it and cut at 3. So from here to here at 3. Then I measure this way, and to make 5 in the center, I just score 3/4 of an inch on each side. 3/4 of an inch and 3/4 of an inch. And after you score that, you are going to fold it to the back, both sides. Okay. Then you are going to cut right here. Doesn't matter, you don't have to make with a special cutter or something. And then you're going to cut right here in an angle, and then right here too. Okay, then after that you're going to cut this one straight. See, then you're going to glue this part up here to the back. And I said it doesn't matter if it's crook or something, because this part up here is going to be glued to the back. Okay, so you do the same thing to this side. I'm going to do it very fast for you. Okay, and I'm going to glue those to the back, and I have my envelope. This is a little bit bigger. If you cannot fold it very well, just cut this part up here. Now it's good. Okay, now then I cut another piece of paper in color. You can get one of the scraps, and I measure at 5 by, because my envelope is 5, so I cut at 5, and right here is 2. But then I score at 1/2 of an inch, and this 1/2 of an inch is going to be folded to the back. And I'm going to put glue here and glue this part to the back so you don't see anything. And this one will be at the front. If you have a circle punch, you can just put one circle and just cut carefully around, and then you have your round edge. I don't have corner punch right now, and I just use this one. So you are not limited. You can get a coin, you can get anything and round the corner. Okay, so right here, remember glue, and then put this, glue this one to the back, and your envelope is done. And this is how it looks when it's already glued. At the front you can see that it's clean, it looks nice, but then at the back this is how it's going to look. But don't worry, because this one will be attached to the back of the page, right? You don't need to put a lot of glue, you just put around. And then you just glue in the center. Trying to see if it's straight. And then just press and let it dry. Okay, that's it. To punch the holes, I just measure 1.5 from here to here, and from here to here 1.5 inches, and then from here is 1/4 of an inch. Okay, so you just make the hole in the holes, and then you just continue making a mark and then punching all of the pages one on top of the other, and then just make the holes in the same place, right? But then for here you have to get the page, and you are going to center, measure right here how much you have. I think it was 1/2 of an inch, and then what I did is I just center it. Don't put all the way to the top, because the ring is big, and this is going to fall anyways. Okay, so I just put a little bit down, so my ring is like this, and it's going to look nice with this at the bottom. It's like about 1/2 of an inch here, here, and here, and right here is going to be a little bit bigger, but that's okay, as long as these three are the same size. Okay, so then I make the holes, and same thing at the back. Then I am going to put this paper on top and glue this paper on here. And to make the holes in this paper, I just fold it. This is 4 inches, and then I fold it in half, and I put it on top up here, leaving just like 1/8 of an inch on top. And then I made a mark, and then I punched the holes right here. And now I'm going to glue this part up here, and the holes are matching, so I'm going to glue both sides, and then the rings will go right here and hold all the pages. Okay, I'm going to put the rings. If you have eyelets, you can also put eyelets here, and it's going to look much better. So what are you going to do is just put this one right here. Okay, this one had to be on the back. Okay, and then you're going to start from the last page. You just hold it and then keep going. For this calendar, I used just regular envelopes. I just glue and seal the envelope, and then I cut that 5.5. Okay, 5.5, and because I wanted to put tags inside that are 1/2 inch bigger, so was going to be 6 in total. So I just cut it 5.5. Okay, so I used 8 envelopes. Now I'm gonna show you how I make this vintage envelope. I call it vintage envelope because of the design. And for this one, I recycle this news. It's just one page that sometimes you can get it in a fast food places, or maybe doctor's office. There are some different places that you can grab one, and this is especially like a little bit of news from the community, and then small businesses, local businesses in the area. You can see what city is from, and the date and everything. And I like the pictures, they are very vintage. So if you have something similar, you can reuse it or maybe use something else, right? I'm gonna show you how I make this one. You can make with any other scrap of paper as well. This envelope measures 5 by 3. So we need a piece of paper that is 5.5 by 7. Here is what I cut. This is 5.5 by 7. And now you're going to fold at 2 1/4, the first folding, and the other one it's going to be a 5 1/4. And now it's going to look like this, okay? 2 1/4 and 5 1/4. So you fold this one first and then this one next. Now you're going to fold this one on top at 1 inch. So you have to measure right here 1 inch, and then make a score mark and fold the paper. And this one, if you turn this way, is going to be a 1/2 inch. Now, as you can see, this one was folded at 1/2 inch, and this one at 1 inch. If you start from this side, 1 inch from here, and now you have this one, right? So what are you going to do is to open the paper now, and you are going to cut this part up here. Okay, let me do it. And you are going to cut in an angle. Okay, now the other side, angle to the corner. Okay, so we have the bottom. We are going to glue this one first and then this one, but we need to distress the edges. Okay, now we're going to do the same thing on top. We're going to cut this part up here, these two, and then right here a little bit on angle. just make sure that both sides are measuring almost the same right here. I think it's about probably like one quarter of an inch. If you want to measure 1/4 of an inch from the side right here, and then make a line so you can cut it straight. But yeah, this is your envelope, and if you want a little bit more open, you can cut a little less right here. Like mine, I just cut like 1/8 of an inch under the line, and it looks like a little more open. I'm going to do with this one. And I just need to cut barely a little bit here. So it matches, you see. And now you're going to distress the edges and glue. And now this is how you distress the edges. Basically, you just do it before you glue, and you have to do all of the edges that you will see. Okay, like right here, and then this part up here too, this one. And if you're going to use it like for other stuff, like insert or something, you can do the back too, okay? And then if you're going to use for this calendar, you just need to do the front, and we are going to glue the whole thing to the page of the album. Okay, I call the album, but it's a calendar, of the calendar, like I did. This tag measures 4 but by 3, but then you cut just 1/8 of an inch less, and then do the corners. Okay, you can maybe fold the paper like a little note or card, and okay, you can do different ways, and then just put a ribbon on top, and it's ready to go. And other materials that you can use for this vintage envelope are like a scrapbook paper. It can be wax paper. I tried with wax paper and it works. It looks like glassine bags. You can try with wrapping paper, or even grocery bags, because those are brown, like craft paper. And you can recycle some grocery bags, and then cut this size, the size that I gave you, or make it bigger, and then use it for many things. Okay, so I hope you like this idea of making these small vintage bags. And okay, that will be all for the tutorial. Thank you very much for watching my videos, and for liking them, and for subscribing to my channel. I hope you make your own projects, and don't forget to recycle. Okay, reuse, reduce, and recycle. Use all your scraps and have fun. Thank you very much for watching. God bless you, everyone. Bye bye.